Focus, focus, focus. This gets emphasized all the time, but let's make it concrete. When you start work each day, where's the first place you look? Your goals or someone else's messages? Underneath this question, what we're really asking is, are you creating your life or reacting to it? Are you living and leading as an author or an actor? But you do care about those other people, or at least some of them. Their colleagues and customers, family and friends. How can you collaborate with them responsively without forsaking your goals and becoming just an actor in their story? Authors run a different operating system. They constantly check in with themselves. Where is my attention? What matters most? What's driving me? Am I driving towards what I want or away from what I don't? And who's in the driver's seat here anyway? Authors drive from presence towards purpose, responding to what's in front of them in service of their desired results. Actors are driven by fear, away from problems, reacting with outdated habits to avoid discomfort and uncertainty. Now, shifting from actor to author can be hard. This is in large part because for a long time in our history, acting made sense. Life and work were fairly similar year after year. People learned a role from others. Acting in line with their tribe, guild, or firm's norms meant survival through belonging. Over time, the goal became to minimize or control change, not adapt to or shape it. But then the world started changing faster and faster. In a rapidly changing world, who defines what to do next each day? What new role to play? High-growth organizations can intensify the challenge, with roles needing to change every few months. Volatility and uncertainty is the norm, and fires cropping up constantly. Leading a team and reacting with the habits that once helped actors get things done themselves now limits their attention. They keep their heads down in the weeds instead of looking up and ahead. When life throws something their way, in order to manage their own overwhelm, actors deflect or turn away to ignore it altogether, even if it might be helpful. These reactions are kindling for future fires, inflaming other people. All these problems add stress and frustration to our lives. Fighting fires whack-a-mole style can become our full-time job. We just want them to go away. At this point, the amygdala, our brain's firefighter, is in the driver's seat, not us. Distractions and anxiety rule the day. How do we shift out of this reactive mode? We look up and ahead, zooming out to define direction and what matters most. Then we practice noticing and catching ourselves in the choice points that occur throughout our days and our lives, intentionally moving towards the values and results we really care about. This is mindfulness in action, not a one-time act, but a habit of awareness that supports a profound shift towards clear focus and emotional balance. Applying mindfulness changes how we lead ourselves and others. We move from actor to author. In this aware mode, we start to see just how much our team's level of clarity, focus, and balance will mirror our own. That may sound compelling, but awareness and the author mindset alone are not enough. We need more than just a strong inner game. While actors focus on playing their own role well, authors routinely redefine their roles to look beyond them and in a particular direction. In a growth context, their operating systems help them zoom out and see that now what matters most in maximizing forward progress is setting the stage to bring out the best in others, even enrolling them as co-authors. To support this, authors, or co-authors, apply mindfulness beyond their individual worlds to catch and clarify the choice points and underlying drivers in interactions and conversations, turning confusion and conflict into clarity and connection. In this mode, it's not that we're always perfectly centered and focused. Rather, we catch ourselves being reactors in someone else's conversational script or reactors directed by our own strong emotions, and we shift those emotions, especially fear and anger, from the driver's seat to the passenger seat, reclaiming our authority, our ability to lead interactions, relationships, and teams towards the values and results we all care about. Authors lead in a way that people want to join. So what's driving you? Limiting habits or liberating ones? Do you want to live and lead as an actor or an author?